So, hey guys, hello everyone. This is your special series for the upcoming RBI Assistant exam. This is something about me, CAT 99.7 percentiler. How I cracked various exams like GATE, CAT, RRB PO, all clerk exams, IBPS PO, as well as. So, let's move to the questions. So, I started this series in which हम क्या करेंगे रोज 10 सेट ऑफ अरिथमेटिक क्वेश्चंस प्रैक्टिस करेंगे हाईली इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर क्लर्क लेवल एज वेल एज आरबीआई असिस्टेंट प्रीलिम्स एग्जाम ओके so now let's move to the questions uh, just a minute okay so this is the first question. In an office 45% of the employees are female and the remaining are male. If 80% of the female employees and 60% of the male employees are married, find the percentage of employees who are unmarried. Okay, okay, the options are, write down the options. 39, 39, 21, 25, 35, 31. Okay. करने से पहले एक काम कर do one thing, pause the video and try solving it. If you can solve, move to the next question, or if you can't, then see my solution. मैं पूरा बेसिक से कराऊंगा. I I will also make you understand the concept behind each question as well. Okay. So in an office, 45% of the employees are female. Whenever this percentage comes, and you can see always percentage here, what I will do, let total person in the office, let total person in the office be 100x. Okay. Now what I will do, I will bifurcate it based on number of males and females. I will denote number of males by plus sign and number of females by minus sign. In banking exam, it's better to done faster and accurately than to write down male or female. So using symbols are highly beneficial. So that's why you make the use of plus as males and minus as female. Write it down as male and write it down here as female. Okay. Now 45% of the employees are female. What is 100%? Uh, since total employees are 100x, so 45% of 100x is nothing but 45x. The number of males are 55x. Okay, and the remaining are male. If 80% of the female employees and 60% of the male employees are married. Okay, now further bifurcate is, so I can write down unmarried female, married female here, unmarried male, married male. Okay, 80% and 60%. 80% of the females. 80% of the female is 45x. What is 80%? I know, which is 5 by 4, or you can simply find it out as 80 by 100, 2 4 the 2 5 the. Okay, so it will become 5 cancel by 9 times. This will become 36x. And what are the remaining? Remaining here it is 9x. And similarly here it is 60x. So 55x, 60% of this, 60% is 3 by 5. It will become 33x, and unmarried become 55x minus 33x, which is 22x. Okay, so find the percentage of employees who are unmarried. 9x are unmarried female, whereas 21x are unmarried male. So 22x plus 9x become 31x. Okay, So percentage become unmarried 31x by 100x total number into 100. As you all know the concept of percentage, so it will become as 31x. So what is, sorry, 31 percentage. So what is the answer? Answer is 31. Now let's move to the next question. Okay, let me write down the options first. A alone, A and B alone can complete a piece of work in 32 days and 40 days respectively. Okay, A, B, number of days, and here I write down efficiency. Okay, so A can do the work in 32 days, B can do the same work in 40 days. Since we don't know how much the total work is, let's assume total work. Based on this, it's better to take their common, uh, it's better to take their common number. Okay, uh, a number which is both a multiple of 40 as well as a multiple of 32. So what will be the number? I think it will be 320. Let's take the total work as 320x. x लगाना ऑप्शनल है, you can or you cannot, but x लगाने से what happened, बट एक्स लगाने से एक फ़ायदा होगा, क्या फ़ायदा होगा, क्योंकि ज़्यादातर टाइम ऐसा होता है कि 320 हमने डायरेक्टली लिखा और 32 10 से किया, तो यहाँ पे हम एफिशिएंसी को सिर्फ और सिर्फ 10 मान लेते हैं, बट हियर it is not exactly 10, it is in the form of like 10x because we had assumed this work. So it's better to consider something variable along with the total work if it is not given in the question. Okay, so efficiency will become, uh, efficiency, what is the efficiency? Efficiency is total work done, फॉर्मूला लिख देता हूँ, work done upon number of days. So what will be the efficiency of A? Efficiency of A is 320x divided by 32, which is 10x. What will be the efficiency of B? Efficiency of B will be 320x divided by 44, 8x. Okay, since I can even use 160 here as well, let's use 160x. So it will become here, uh, 5x, and it will become here as 4x. Okay, now for C, if the efficiency of C is twice the difference between the efficiency of A and B, what will be the efficiency of C? 2 times difference between A and B, 5x minus 4x, it will become 2x. C, efficiency of C will become 2x. Okay, now find the time taken by C alone to complete the work. If I had to find out this number of days or time, so what will be become? Time equal to work done upon efficiency. Okay, what will be the work done? Work done is 160x, and what will be the efficiency of C? Efficiency of C is 20x. Okay, 2 to 80 times. So total days C will take is 80 days. So 80 will be the answer. Okay, any doubt? You can ask in the comment sections. Now let's move to the next question. Okay, options are 20 meter per second, 16 meter per second, 28 meter per second, 40 meter per second, 24 meter per second. Okay. The time taken by train A to cross 320 meters platform is 24 seconds. Okay. Train A speed, length. Okay. If the length of the train is 400 meters, train length of train is 400 meters, and then find the speed of train B. Okay. Train A, train B. The ratio of their speeds are given as 3 and 4. So let's take it as 3x. Let's take its speed as 4x. Okay. Uh, Now, if I had to find out the speed of train B, 4x, what will be the value of 4x? Okay. So now the suppose there is a train. There is this one train. Let's mark it as A, and this is the platform. This is the entire platform. So if train will move like this, crossing this entire platform, what will be the total distance the train will travel? Suppose there's also one assumption in this question. What is the assumption? At the time when this question is framed or we are about to solve this, train is just about to enter in onto the platform. This is the assumptions that had been hidden in this particular question. Okay. Now suppose this is the length of this train, let's say LA, and this is the length of platform, let's say P. So what will be the total distance it will travel? The suppose we consider this point on this point on this. So what will be the total distance will it travel? It will travel on moving from here to here. It will travel total distance P. Okay. Now this point, it's true that this point has reached here and crossed the entire platform, but the entire train is still on the platform. And when this point come here, the entire then the entire train will be away, will move away from the platform. So this point on further traveled how much distance? This point further had traveled LA distance. So what will be the total distance will it travel? P plus LA. That is the length of platform plus the length of the train. So here the length of the train is 400 meters. Here the length of the platform is 320 meters. So total distance traveled is 400 plus 320. So total distance will become 720 meters. And then find and total time taken is 24 seconds, and we know the formula is speed equal to distance upon time. Okay, so distance is 720 and time is 24 seconds. Okay, units, since it's required in meter per second and it is in meter and in second, then no need to worry about the units as well. 24 on cutting, it will become 30 times. So speed of train A, let speed, what will be the speed of train A? The speed of train A is nothing but 3x. So 3x equal to 30. So what will be the value of x? Value of x is 10. Now we had to find out the speed of train B, that is 4x. So we had the value of x, so 4 into 10. So speed of train B will become 40 meter per second. What will be the answer? Answer will be the 40 meter per second. Okay. Do guys let me know in the comments if you had any doubts, and next move to next question. Okay, another options: 8, 9, 11, 10, 6. 64 liters of mixture contain milk and water in the ratio 11 is to 5. Okay, total is 64. What are the ratio? 11 is to 5. Yeah. On adding together, it will become as 16. Let's take as x, let's take is x. Same concept. Sometimes it happens we take these numbers instead of taking the original value. This is not the original value, 11 and 5. These are the ratios. So 16x is something equal to 64, the total quantity. So x become 4. So what will be the total quantity? Now it will become as 44, and it is as 20. Hope you understand. Okay. If x liters, now here x come again, so it's not necessary to take x. Let's take a here, a here. What will be the value of A? Value of A is 4, and now it will become 44 and 20. Okay. If x liters of milk is added in the mixture, let x liter of milk in the mixture, then the ratio of milk and water in the mixture become 5 is to 2. Okay. Now this ratio becomes 5 is to 2. Find the value of x. On cancelling 2 to 10 times, 44 x plus, sorry, it will become 44 plus x equal to 5 into 10 is nothing but 50. So what is the value of x? X is equal to 6. That is 6 liters of mixture milk is added. 6 liters of milk is added in order to make the ratio 5 is to 2. Okay, so what will be the value of x? 6. Hope you are clear with this. Let's move to the next question. Okay, let me write down the options. 1816 centimeter square, 2816, 2826, 3124, okay. So the radius of the cylinder is 14 centimeter. Radius is given as 14 centimeters. And height is given as 4 centimeter less than its height. Okay, radius is 4 centimeter less. So what is the height? Height will be 18 centimeter. Okay. Then find the total surface area. Okay. So have you seen ever cylinder? बेलन, हिंदी में बेलन भी बोलते हैं ना, तो cylinder. So what will be the total surface area? This is the curved surface area, and these are the circular areas or plane area. So what is the formula for circle? For curved surface area, it is 2 pi RH. And what is this? This is basically the area of circle, which is pi r square. And how many are there? 1 and 2. So it will become into 2. So what will be the total surface area? Total surface area is nothing but circular surface area plus 2 into surface circular area. Circular area or area of basis. What are these? These are also known as area of basis. Okay, so curved surface area is nothing but 2 pi RH plus 2 into what will be the circular area? Circular area is plane area or base area. Circular area is pi r square. 2 into pi r square. So it will become 2 pi r h plus 2 pi r square. Okay, taking 2 pi as r as common, here it become s, here it become r. So this will be the formula for total surface area. Now let's move here. Value of pi is 22 by 7, or it will be given. If it is not given in the question, then we take as 22 by 7. Okay, so the total surface area will become 2 pi r plus h. So 2 into 22 by 7, what will be the value of it is 14 into 14 plus 18, it will become 32. 7 twice, 2 to the 4, 128 into 22 मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे क्या मिलेगा 2560 and 256. Okay, 6 1 5 6 7 8 2816. What will be the answer? 2816 centimeter square. Okay, there's also a trick to multiply these numbers. Like suppose if we take any number, let's say 128 into 11. How will we do? Multiply 128 by 10 simply, which is 1280, then again by 1 128. On adding these, we get our value. So similarly, what I do here is I multiply 128 by 2, which is 256. So on multiplying it by 20, it will become 2560. Again by 2, it will become 256. On adding these two, I'm getting 2816 centimeter square. Are you clear with this? Now let's move to the next. If you have any doubt, do let me know in the comment sections. Okay. What are the options? 3, 10, 8, 5, 2. A and B. Business partnerships question. A and B entered into a business by investing 3,500 and 4,200. A invested 3,500, B invested 4,200. So what actually the concept behind these? Basically, we take investment into time in ratio form. Ratio form and solve the question by equating it to the profit. Profit दे रखा होता है mostly questions में. Okay. So investment and what is the time? A invested this money for the whole year. A invested for how many? For 12 months? Varies. B invested for n months. B invested for n months. Okay. After 1 year, the ratio of profit of shares of A and B. Profit of share. So जो profit का share होगा वो equally divide करेगा in between A and B in the ratio of their investment and time of A. For B, investment into time of B. Okay. So here taking the ratio like this, so it will become as 5:1. So before reaching this step, let's simplify here only. 7 5s are 7 6 are 6 2 times. It will become 10 by n equal to 5 by 1. So n will become 5, so 2 times cancel, n will become 2. So B invested his amount for 2 months. Answer is 2 months. Okay. Clear with the concept? What is the concept? Investment into type for individual identity, then equating them in the form of ratios, और जो फाइनल प्रॉफिट होगा उसको हम इक्वेट कर देंगे लास्ट में इन द ऑन द रेशियो ऑन द रेशियो ऑफ देयर इन्वेस्टमेंट इनटू टाइम, then we will get as final answer. Seventh, this is one of the most important questions asked in prelims exams, or I will try to upload many questions as such in the shorts as well, or by making a separate video. You can see that too. Okay. Let me write down first options. A 75%, B 62%, C 80%, D 90%, and E 85%. There's one trick to solve this question. I will tell you of that later. First of all, learn by method how to tackle these questions. Okay, a dishonest shopkeeper marks up his good by 50%. Let's say cost price is 100x. Simple markup, it will become 150x. Okay, then gives a 20% discount. 150x on giving 20% discount, this will become 120x. How it will become 120x? 150x, since he is given 20% discount, that is he is charging 80% of the mark price value, so it will become 120x. Okay. Now let's say if he didn't चोरी नहीं करेगा, अगर वो 240 kg की जगह 360 kg नहीं देगा, तो सिंपल हमारा आंसर क्या हो जाएगा? ऑन कैंसिलिंग दीज आउट एंड on cancelling these as well, in the simplest form, 2 5 2 6, it will become 5:6. Okay, so what will be the profit? Our profit will be 1 by 5. Okay, the difference of this. This is basically the cost price. This is basically the selling price. This is the mark price, but it cancel out, so it doesn't make any sense. You can write anything in place of this 150, but it's better to write what it's actually given. So it will become 1 by 5. 1 is the profit, uh, 5 is the cost price, and we have to find out the percentage, so it will become as 20%. But the situation is not this. Here's a catch. He uses 240 kg instead of 360 kg. Okay, so how to deal with these questions? Let's come to that. Okay, let assume CP per kg 1, or for better understanding, assume it as 100. Okay, we had considered CP per kg upon is 100. A dishonest shopkeeper marks up his good by 50%. Okay, now he is marking up CP firstly the CP is 100. Now he is marking up, so it will become 150. Okay, then gives a 20% discount. Okay, since it is 150, now he's given 20% discount, again it will become 120, and also uses 240 kg weight instead of 360 kg. Now here is the catch. What will be the cost price for uh, 240 kg? 240 kg की cost price हो जाएगी 240 into 100, and what will be the cost price for 360 kg? 360 kg की cost price हो जाएगी 360 into 100, क्योंकि हमने 100 ले रखी है। ठीक है, अब क्या करा उसने, 240 360 kg की जगह दिया 240। नाउ हियर इज द कैच। व्हाट इज द कैच? वो अपनी दुकान से जो सामान निकाल रहा है उसके रेट वो कितने चार्ज, उसको तो 240 kg का ही दे रहा है ना, लेकिन वो इधर जो चार्ज कर रहा है वो कितने का चार्ज कर रहा है, 360 इंटू 100। ओके, सो दिस इज द कंसेप्ट। समझ में आया? तो अब क्या करेंगे, लेट सिंप्लीफाई इट डाउन। 100 से 100 कैंसिल। दीज आर बेसिकली, लेट से डाल देते हैं सीपी और एसपी। ओके, और प्योरेस्ट सिंपलेस्ट फॉर्म में रेशियोज निकाल लेते हैं। सॉल्व ऐसे भी कर सकते हैं, बट अननेसेसरी कैलकुलेशन होगी, तो बेटर टू सिंप्लीफाई देम फर्स्ट। ओके, 0 से 0 कैंसिल आउट। 12 से इट इज 2 टाइम्स, 1 0 कैंसिल। 2 से दिस इज 18 टाइम्स, 2 से दिस इज 5 टाइम्स, 2 से दिस इज 9 टाइम्स। तो मोटा मोटा कॉस्ट प्राइस और सेलिंग प्राइस का रेशियो आ गया हमारा 5:9। ओके, सो प्रॉफिट कितना रहा, 4। प्रॉफिट कितना रहा, 4। कॉस्ट प्राइस कितनी है, 5 इंटू 100। 5 से काटा 20 टाइम्स, सो प्रॉफिट परसेंटेज हमारा कितना हो गया, 80%। ओके, आया समझ? ओके, एक शॉर्ट ट्रिक और है, अगर चलो सिखाते हैं। लेट मी ऐड वन पेज। क्वेश्चन कहाँ गया, एक मिनट। हाँ, ये रहा। ओके ओके ओके, दूसरा पेज पे कर दिया ये, ठीक है। व्हाट इज द ट्रिक? सो एक डिसऑनेस्ट शॉपकीपर था, 50% उसने कॉस्ट प्राइस बढ़ाई, 50% इंक्रीज करी उसने कॉस्ट प्राइस। ओके, तो सीपी, एमपी और एसपी, इसको ले लेते हैं लेट्स से हम 2x, 50% इंक्रीज करेगा एमपी, कितनी हो जाएगी 3x। ओके, और फिर डिस्काउंट दिया, डिस्काउंट कितने का दिया 20%। So 20%, what is the meaning of 20%? It is 1/5. Suppose कोई चीज़ अगर पहले 5A की थी, तो अब वो बाद में कितने की हो जाएगी 4A की, 1 का डिस्काउंट दे देगा वो, ठीक है। और देना उसको 360 kg था, बट फॉल्सली वो कितना दे रहा है 240 kg। नाउ यहाँ पर थोड़ा एक अगर हम अपनी लॉजिकल एबिलिटी भी लगाते हैं, तो ऐसी चीज़ शॉपकीपर क्यों कर रहा है? ताकि उसको ज़्यादा फायदा हो, प्रॉफिट के चक्कर में, मोर प्रॉफिट, मोर प्रॉफिट। तो प्रॉफिट उसे कब होगा? 360, 240 की जगह पे 360 बेचने पे, या 360 की जगह पे 240 बेचने पे? ऑब्वियसली 240 की 200 360 की जगह पे 240 बेचने पे, ठीक है। तो इधर हम क्या करेंगे, तो जो वो कॉस्ट प्राइस लगा रहा है वो कितने की लगा रहा है 240 किलो की, बट जो कस्टमर से वो चार्ज कर रहा है वो कितना चार्ज कर रहा है 360, बस। इसके अलावा कुछ नहीं करना है। मार्क प्राइस की जगह ज़रूरी नहीं है, सेलिंग प्राइस भी लिखा जा सकता है। बस लेट्स कैंसिल इट आउट ईच, कैंसिल कैंसिल, 12 2, 12 3, okay, 2 2 4 cancel, it will become 5:9. So what will be the value? Profit is, profit percentage is 4. What will be the cost price? By 5 into 100, again it will come out at 80%. No need to assume anything, just write down in the simplest purest form, cross multiplying, sorry, uh, taking the ratios and giving the final answer. Hope I am able to clear you with this. If you have any comments for this question, then do let me know in the comment section. Let's move to the next question. Okay, let me write down the options. Okay, the ratio of the present ages of A and B is 8:7. A is to B, two-person are there, their present age are 8 and 7. So let's take the present age of A and present age of B as 8x, 7x. The ratio of A's age after 5 years, 8x plus 5, and to B's age after 1 year, 7x plus 1. It will become ratio as 5/4. Find the present age of B. Cross multiplying it, 32x plus 20, 35x plus 5. It will become 15 equal to 3x. What will be the value of x? Value of x is 5. What will be the present age of B? Present age of B is 7 into 5, which is 35 years. Simple question. Now let's move to the next. Let me write down options. 40,000, 25,000, 20,000, 45k. K is 1,000, 30k. The difference between the simple interest and compound interest received on the same sum at 10% interest for 2 years, rupees 400. Find the sum. Okay. Since we don't had principal, we rate is given as 10%, time is for 2 years. Now in these questions, what will be the rate percent in fraction form? Rate will be 1 by 10 and time will be 2 years. So generally it is assumed, let assume principal to be 1 by r, not 1 by r. If r is 1 by 10, so let's name it down as 1 by, let's say y. So let assume principal as y to the power of time. Now suppose here it, and multiplying it with a variable, let's say a. Okay, now what will be here, what will be the value, what will be value of y value of y here is 10. What will be the time? Time is 2 years. Multiply it by a. So principal we assumed as 100 a. Okay. So now difference between simple interest and compound interest. So simple interest for 2 years, what will be, what it will be, 100 a into p into r into it. Formula is formula for simple interest is principal is 100 a, rate is 10%, and time is 2 years divided by 100. Cancelling out 100, simple interest become for 2 years 20a. Now here is the catch. How to find out compound interest for 2 years? There are actually many ways. Let's come to the first way. What will be the first way? Let's find out simple interest for 1 year. So it will become 100a into 1 into 10 upon 100. It will become as 10a. And what will be the simple interest for second year? Second year it will be again 10a. So on adding these two, it will become 20a. Now how compound interest differs by simple interest? Since this amount also there's a gap of 1 year, so interest on this will also be charged. Now now what will be the now what will be the compound interest for 2 years? Simple interest for 1 year plus simple interest for 2 year plus simple interest on this amount for 1 year. So it will become 10a plus 10a, that is 20a plus 10a. What is the rate percent? 10 into 1 upon 100. Cancelling out, it will become as 20 plus 1, that is 21a. Okay, now let's do it here. Now difference is given between compound interest minus simple interest, or where difference 21a minus 20a. It will become as a is given as 400. So value of a is 400. What will be the value of sum? That is principal. Principal equal to 100a, which is nothing but 40,000. Hope you are clear with this. But there is another method as well to find out the compound interest for the 2 years. Let me explain that on the next page. Okay. Rate percent is 10%. So for 2 years, compound interest, effective rate of interest comes into picture. What is the effective rate of interest? It will be rate of interest for the first year plus rate of interest for the second year plus rate of interest multiplication. Okay, so this will become as 10% plus 10% plus 10 into 10 upon 100. So what will be the effective rate of interest? Effective rate of interest is 21%. Now doing simply finding out the simple interest for 1 year, since we had already take the year for interest for first year, interest for second year, and equivalent So it will be 100a into 21 upon 100. So it will be again 21a. Now doing compound interest minus simple interest, 21a minus 20a is nothing but 400. A value of a is 400. Principal comes out to be 40. 400 and 200, which is nothing but 40,000 or 40k. Hope you are clear with this method as well. Effective rate of interest will become for 2 years. Now let's say for 3 years, what will be the effective rate of interest? Effective rate of interest will be for first year plus second year plus AB by 100. This is for 2 years. Now name it as E, and interest for third year, let's say, is C. So it will become E plus C plus EC by 100, depending upon the situation. If there generally 3 year cases are asked in mains exam, that too occasionally, but for 2 years it is highly beneficial to remember this formula. So now suppose if AB by 100, all these values are same, so we can write it down as, let's say, R plus R, 2R plus R square by 100 for 2 years, and for 3 years we can calculate this by equating in the formula. But that's अगर 3 years का देते भी हैं तो नंबर सिंप्लीफिकेशन फॉर्म में देते हैं, मतलब इतनी इंटेंस कैलकुलेशन थोड़ी सी टाइम कंज्यूमिंग रहती है, जो जनरली डोंट आस्क. Now let's come to last question, which is question 10. Okay, let me write down the options. 65, 40, 50, 30, 42. The average marks obtained by the students in class is 15. Average marks obtained by student in class is 15. If the average marks obtained by 25 boys is 12. Okay, boys average 12. नंबर कितने हैं बॉयज़ के? 25 नंबर हैं टोटल. ओके, एंड एवरेज मार्क्स ऑब्टेन बाय गर्ल्स. गर्ल्स एवरेज 18, and then find the total number of students in the class. Okay, let's assume number of girls as G. G हमें पता नहीं है, तो टोटल नंबर ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स कितने हो जाएंगे? नंबर ऑफ बॉयज प्लस नंबर ऑफ गर्ल्स, दैट इज 25 प्लस G. इसको करने के देयर आर टू मेथड्स, मेथड 1 एंड मेथड 2. पहले ट्रेडिशनल मेथड देखते हैं. मेथड 1 क्या करेंगे? What how average is calculated? Average is calculated total marks upon total students. Here average marks is 15. Total marks are 25 into average for boys, which is 12, plus average for girl is 18, and number of girls is G. And what is the total number of students? It will be 25 plus G. Okay, let's cancel it out. 3 5, 3 4, 3 6. It will become 5. 25 plus G equal to 100 plus 6G. It will become 125 plus 5G, and it will become 100 plus 6G. Okay, now the value of G is become 25. So number of girls, how many number of girls are there? 25. There are number of girls. So total number of students are 25 plus 25, number of boys plus number of girls, which is nothing but 50. Okay, so this is the traditional method using the formula. Now there's another method, which is alligation method. Let me add one page. Okay. Now what is the average mark? Average marks is 15. Okay. Now what is average marks for boys? Average marks for girls. Average marks for boys is 12. Number of boys are 25. Average marks for girls is 18. Number of girls are 3. Okay. Now how to do this? There's one simple trick. Let's take that difference. What will be the difference? Here the difference is 3. Here what will be the difference? Here the difference is 3. So the number of boys and the number of girls are in the ratio of their differences. What is the difference? Difference is 3. Difference is 3. And that to cross multiplying it by, so 3 come, this number of girls come here, and this number of boys come here, so it will become 3 is to 3, that is 1 is to 1. Now suppose if there are 25 boys, what will be the number of girls? Number of girls will be again 25. Okay, so it will become total number of students. What will be the total number of students? Number of boys plus number of girls, again it will become as 50. This is basically purely an allegation concept, highly useful in such type of questions like averages, or if we need to find out the if we need to find in mixtures, as well as in profit loss questions. So this is the concept of allegation. So okay, that's all for today. Hope you like the video. If you want many other questions like this, or what I will do, I will upload daily one video for the practice. And what we do, let's say we do arithmetic today, tomorrow we will do DI, okay, for entire week, and on Saturday and Sunday we will deal with mains syllabus, mains DI and mains arithmetic and all. Okay, and on weekdays I will do this for prelims. Hope you like the video, and I will give you my Telegram group link in the description. Do guys join it and stay tuned for more updates. Thank you.